Hello, beautiful beings. Doozer and I landed back at home, and but that's not what this is about. This is about I've definitely noticed throughout my ascension that when I reach a new level in myself, I get major pop quizzes. I got one this afternoon from somebody that I love, that I'm very, very close to, and she's been worried about me for over a week but didn't say anything. She's not the only one that worries about me. I have definitely felt guilty at times because my life kind of does induce fear and worry in people that love me. I kept 3 times I tried to start explaining my life, why I'm living in a camper, why this, why that, and the ancients were like, do not. They were very firm with me. Do not try to explain your life to her. Okay, and I even said, the ancients keep repeating, do not do it, because she had been worried about me for over a week, and so she had become incredibly unconscious, like just in fear, and then I became unconscious even though I was aware of it. Because I was, I felt angry and I was talking angrily, and we never called each other names or anything, but we both felt very heated and passionate about what we were saying. And someday I would like to get to the point where I just stay present. Well, at the end of the phone call I did, it was actually productive, but when we got to the end there, it just wasn't productive anymore. Happened for a reason, and near the end of the phone call, I said, I'm just going to go ahead and put all my effort into turning my attention back to presence, and I'll see what comes out from there. And I was able to very quickly, actually, and because I wasn't super emotionally charged, I felt pissed more than anything. But, yeah, it's all right. Fear can really morph into just this big, huge thing. And it's all fact, when it comes from fear. It's definitely this way. No, it's not. It's actually not that way because I'm living it. It's not how you're thinking it is. It's not as horrible as you think it is. I said, I don't judge myself on, I used to, but I don't anymore because I can see so clearly now what's going on in my life and why it is the way it is. However that is. I already feel successful. I have been accomplishing what I've been setting out to accomplish, and that's as grow as much as I possibly can, and become a clear open channel for the divine, as clear as possible of a channel so the divine can pour through to others when we hold satsang. And it's, life is magical because living my life, trusting my intuition, and practicing that for so many years now, trusting my intuition, I finally got to the place where I do. It doesn't matter what anybody says. It doesn't matter what Max says. I know what I know. I know what I feel. And it's not coming from here. It's clear cognizance. It's clear knowing. And somebody that would try to trick me, try to get me to not trust my intuition, I feel very angry about that. However, there's another paradox, because I'm so grateful for these tests. I'm so grateful for them because I pass them with cosmic A pluses every single time, even if it doesn't seem like I do. When I pass another pop quiz, when I trust my own intuition more than something somebody else is saying, and I find my relief in trusting my own intuition, and I completely bypass this incredible low that I would have been on by believing what they were saying, that's success. Because I get to teach other people how to do that. When, the ones that want to learn, the ones that are desperate, like I was, because of my crazy mind. But I'm destined to help people learn these things because I've always known that, and obviously because that's what's happening. One time Muji said he has a one-track mind, and I totally understand that. It's all about healing, really. Healing myself, helping heal humanity, just obviously the ones that really want it. We can't help people that don't want it. No matter how much somebody is in my energy field, if they don't want help, there's absolutely nothing I can do. And I am also aware of the possibility of people coming in, because I had it happen a few months ago when an ex-fiance came into my experience. He was a major pop quiz. That one lasted 3 weeks, just barely over 3 weeks. And I definitely passed that one. But so when he came in at first, it crashed and burned. We only spoke for like 2 days, and I said, I can't talk to you. I can't talk to you. And I told the divine, if he asks for help with any internal stuff, if he sincerely asks for help, I will help him. And that evening, he sent me a really long message and was like basically begging for help. And I fell for that. He's a full-blown narcissist. I did fully learn and trust my intuition all the way through. I could even see the times we'd broke up and got back together so many times. We were engaged twice. And he was one of my greatest teachers because I didn't trust my intuition around him. But this last go around, yes, I absolutely 100% trusted my intuition. I didn't kiss him or anything. His energy just remained toxic. And when he would do this little switcheroo thing on me and try to subtly turn things around on me, I could see it and say it in the moment. And I am aware that people can come to me under the guise of needing help. And yes, absolutely, they may absolutely be desperate for help. But I can't help somebody that would come to me just to talk to me and be close to me. If that's their reason, more than genuinely needing help, I'll be able to feel that too. Yes. Because I don't want to waste my time. My time is very valuable. And I know that now. And for me, it's not a waste, really. I mean, I say waste time, but it's really, life is just full of paradoxes, isn't it? It's never a waste of time to go down the same road again. Even if it's with a different person, it feels like the same road, the same lesson. But I've always learned even more. But I feel like I'm to the place in my life, in myself, that I don't need to go down those roads anymore. No, not at all. If somebody comes into my life, they have to energetically add to it right away, and vice versa. Has to be an equal energy exchange. So they're saying, really bottom line is, if somebody wants to be in my life, all they have to do is be honest. Because it's not that I'm so offended by people being dishonest, but if it's somebody that wants to be in my life for a really long time, that's what it would take. Honesty. Honesty at every single turn. Yeah, and some people think that that's absolutely impossible. But it's not. Not at all. Honesty is the shortcut to happiness, and it obliterates fear. It really, really does. So, reaching a new level in my ascension, these pop quizzes have come in, and it doesn't matter. It's okay if people don't understand your life. The ones that are here, they're reminding me, the ones that have been here on planet Earth to help humanity in big ways, oftentimes their life does look like they're a gypsy in a caravan. They are living in a camper, but that doesn't mean they're not successful. Walt Disney was in a shed. He was living in a shed drawing pictures of the mice. I've looked up so many successful people on planet Earth, people that have helped humanity in a big way. I don't know, Walt Disney, if that was a really good example. He has brought a lot of joy to people's lives, they're saying, But I've looked up other people that have helped humanity in such a big way, and their life didn't look successful to the majority of people. It didn't look like what I should be doing. But wow, I feel very, very peaceful 99% of the time. And life's going to happen. Eckhart reassured me the other day that things will always come up. And that was such a relief to hear him say that, because for some reason I kept being really surprised. It's not a pessimistic point of view. I've released more resistance by knowing that life challenges will come up. And yeah, I feel like it went really, really well today. And at the end of the phone call, I told her I was just going to turn my attention, fully to presence and see what came from there. And what came from there was, I feel like this, that we both agreed that this conversation wasn't productive anymore. I was feeling the energy. I said, once the dust settles around this completely, I don't know if we'll have anything to resolve around it. But if we do, I'm sure it'll be very pleasant, and it'll turn out really great. And I said, okay then, I love you. And she said, oh, I love you too. And she was just like, okay, bye. It's amazing. Our communication is absolutely amazing. And, we'll have a conversation like we had this afternoon, maybe once a year. It's really beautiful. And it's coming from a very heartfelt, loving place. However, her mind did get a hold of it quite a bit. She was in fear. And I'd be in fear too. I have been in fear watching my daughters in their lives, but it's none of my business. I do get them on my radar, and I will call and say, hey, how are you doing? You're on my radar. But I don't butt in. I don't say, you should do this. I used to. And, maybe I border on that at times. But I'm really learning not to judge and not to call if I'm going to judge, or, anything that feels like, because I have judged out of fear, and I thought it was justified because I'm their mother. No, it's judgment. Judgment is judgment. No matter how justified it feels. Judgment feels terrible when it's coming at you. So that was a good reminder. But she wasn't judging me because she's that type of person. She was judging me out of fear. And if I changed my life, then she wouldn't have to worry about me. It's all right. It's totally all right. I am not going to live in my tiny home forever. I already know that. I know that. And it's okay. I love it here. It's mine. It's my space. It's mine. I own it. Nobody can take this home from me. No. So I think that's all for now. Oh, yes, okay. They had me look at it, and then I was just like, I don't know why. Okay, so when my mom was 3 or 4 years old, my grandmother was digging in the garden, her flower garden. She had the most beautiful flower garden, big, huge roses, like pinkish green roses. Oh my gosh, just magnificent. And she was digging in the dirt with her little spade, and she was saying, if only my husband would stop drinking, and if only he would stop, doing everything that he's doing. If only, if only, if only. And she, tink, hit something. And I don't know if it'll be backwards or not. Let's see here. I don't think it'll be backwards. It is to me looking at it like this, but it says if, obviously. And the I is even dotted. You can feel it. It's even dotted. It's amazing. And so, she showed me, I've seen this since I was a kid, and I believe it was always in this little shell thing. And she knew I wanted this so badly. This is very old. This is even older than I know it is. Yes. So I just thought that was very special. I wanted to share that with you. Ancients, is that it for now? So if you are ascending to a higher level, know that you are going to get some pop quizzes, and they will come from people that are very close to you often. And that's okay. That's what we're here for each other, is to help each other ascend. Really, my children have been some of the greatest teachers in my life. They've helped me release a lot of fear and a lot of judgment and a lot of everything that I don't need. So I do feel like I'm repeating myself. I am really hungry. I'm going to go eat now. Doozer is very happy to be back home, and so am I. saltsongwithmamag@gmail.com. Love you so much.